Hello all, and welcome. This is the Grand Canyon University Scam YouTube channel. Herein, we're going to explore what Grand Canyon University is doing that is so fraudulent and against the American public's well-being. For-profit education has come under fire recently, and has always really kind of been under fire. It's interesting, because there's a lot of institutions that are doing a really good job. Grand Canyon University is not one. Currently, the president of Grand Canyon University is Brian Mueller, and a quick examination of his history would show a sordid past with Apollo Group and University of Phoenix. What I mean by that is that under his direction, University of Phoenix had many egregious problems. At one point, even being taken to court and settling for $10 million with the U.S. government. Well, at Grand Canyon, nothing's changed. He is still engaging in the same way. Less than a month after he took over the reins at Grand Canyon University, the school was taken to court by the Department of Education for the same problems that the University of Phoenix garnered. In May 2014, a past student services advisor posted on Glassdoor that the behavior of Grand Canyon University is unethical, immoral, and illegal. This indicates that little has changed in Grand Canyon's behavior since the whistleblower lawsuit of 2008. Well, this led my group, my rather substantial group, to formulate a letter. Having exhausted all of the appeals processes with the university for each of our problems that Grand Canyon perpetrated against us, we've formulated this letter and sent it to the Higher Learning Commission. Specifically, we sent it to Barbara Gelman Danley, who forwarded that letter to Zach Waymer. He engaged with us by asking our permission to send that letter to the university, Grand Canyon, so that they could respond. Apparently, his idea of an investigation was to allow the university to investigate the problem. His response to us was minimal and had no indication of how they settled our allegations, but that they had sufficiently settled them. So having exhausted those appeals with the Higher Learning Commission, we've come to the conclusion that the Higher Learning Commission may actually be part of the problem. To that end, and having exhausted their appeals process, we contacted Governor Ducey in Arizona, and he redirected us to the Arizona Board of Private Post-Secondary Education. Just before we began to formulate a complaint, I decided to do a little research on who would be receiving the complaint. And none other did I find than Hank Rada as one of the members of the committee. He's actually the provost of Grand Canyon University, which seems to me to indicate quite a conflict of interest that he would be appointed to deal with complaints from students. As of January 16, 2017, Dr. Jennifer Lech is on the complaint committee in place of Hank Rada. What's interesting is she is also employed full-time with Grand Canyon University. That is a conflict of interest. Why would our group believe that this committee made up of those people would side with our complaints over their employers? Well, according to the Arizona Republic, the complaint process with the board is complicated, time-consuming, and often frustrating, according to students. The oversight panel handles less than a dozen student complaints each year and makes very few student-friendly rulings. At present, the appeals procedures with the school and the state have failed, and we have very little confidence in the appeals we are currently conducting through the Department of Education in the federal government. So we are documenting everything. All phone conversations will be posted in hopes that the American people will know what's going on. I thank you for listening. Please like and follow our videocasts. You can also find us